Nobody can't say nothing. That's madness, man. Okay? That's complete, utter madness. Then the U.S. military, all right, has basically, they're enabling people to be sodomites, to join the military. They say if you join the military, you want to be a sodomite and you live in your partner or whatever lives in a state that does not allow the legalize a marriage, they will pay for you to move to a state that does to get married. They say they'll give benefits to the people that practice sodomy, but they gonna cut the benefits to people that want to be normal. You see the hypocrisy in that? But then they say they don't want nobody to be discriminated. Everybody's supposed to be equal. All right? That's why you dummies here in the United States, y'all gonna be destroyed, man. Trying to be politically correct, trying not to so-called step on toes, man. Talking about we supposed to accept it. They don't accept you. All right, talking about you people that want to practice having natural relations. Okay? There ain't no damn equality in no damn sodomite, man. All right? To hell with some goddamn sodomites. Their ass is gonna be destroyed, man. That's an abomination, man. Okay? But that came out this week. So while all these people was being somewhat distracted by Egypt, they was passing laws basically to enable sodomites to practice their abominations and to basically take away rights and privileges to people that want to be normal. They persecute them, but in a so-called non-direct way. But this ain't Babylon. This ain't the land of confusion, right? That promote abominations, you know.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1.
Yeah.
The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
Yep.
Lift ye up a banner upon the mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go to the gates of the noble.
That's right. That's what we do. The banner and the standard is lifting up the Bible and lifting up the names of the God of the Bible, which is Yahweh and his son, Yahweh Shah. All right? Okay? All right? And we shake their hand. We come out here and we condemn this society, man. All right? That they may go to the gates of the noble, that they may go to their politicians and complain about these guys condemning and talking about white people going into slavery. America's gonna be destroyed. There's gonna be raping and killing and destruction out here in the streets. They using the Bible. You're starting to see that now. Even with that fucking clown, that Uncle Tom, General Yohana, he's an example of that. Because the city of Philadelphia, the people was complaining about he's threatening white people, but him being an Uncle Tom, he's talking about he love white people, man. God hates white people. Well, the Lord hates you, General Yohana, because the Lord hates Esau, and he hates all lovers of Esau. Damn hypocrite. Keep reading.
I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have called my mighty ones to my anger. Even them that rejoice in my highness.
That's right.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms.
That's right.
Of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle.
And we in that time of that scripture right there. It says the noise of a multitude in the mountains. Mountains represent major government, and hills represent small government. Okay? And the proof of that is whenever they had these G summits, or these so-called summit meetings, what's the top of a mountain? It's called a summit. Alright? They're showing you that these major governments are counted as mountains. They about got hit by a bus. Okay? Every time we come out here, spiritually stirred up. Alright? And these people do the most idiotic.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about, USA?
No, it says a beautiful day.
Esau and Jake, man. Alright, but read that again.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4.
Yep.
The noise of the multitudes in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
That's right. So those multitudes is referring to those nations rising up against their government. Because prior to war, there's always going to be these commotions and instability amongst the people. And then eventually it's going to lead to this World War III. Because all you seeing now, you see Russia talking about they're going to help Egypt, which we might have to go to, Ezekiel 38, after we finish about the protests. All right? Because we in that time. All right? Because them Russians are in league with the Muslim Brotherhood. All right? Because the people of Iran, they're into Islam. They're Muslims. And then you got the Muslim Brotherhood. And what they all got in common, they against America. All right? So that's what you're going to see, man. You see Putin helping them. And Putin is constantly coming up against America and the ways of America. That's why he said he's declared open war against all homosexuals, man. And people in his country homosexuals are getting attacked, and the government's just allowing them to do it. They ain't protecting them homosexuals over there. All right? You had them on the news complaining about they was getting beat up by random people. And then they went to complain to the police, and the police looked at them like, okay, what we supposed to do? All right? That's right. Because the Lord putting a cold spirit on Putin to fucking destroy America, man. And to hate America. All right? And to hate you people that love America. All right?
The noise of the multitudes in the mountains, like as a great people.
Yep.
A tumultuous noise of kingdoms and nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle. And
the Lord is behind all that, stirring up them nations for war. Go to Isaiah chapter 17, verse 12. All right?
Isaiah chapter 17, verse 12. Woe to the multitudes of many people.
That's right. Destruction, all right, to the multitudes of people that do what?
Which make a noise like the noise of the seas. And the rushing of nations, to make it rushing like the rushing of the mighty waters.
Now when it's talking about the mighty waters, it's talking about them people protesting. Hold that, go to Psalm 65 and 7. So what you saw there in Cairo, all right, was the judgment of the Lord. The Lord said destruction unto the multitudes that make a noise like the rushing of waters. Let's see what Psalm 65 and 7 says.
Which sit up the noise of the seas, and the noise of the waves, and the tumult of the people.
The tumult of the people is parabolically compared to as a multitude as the rushing of waters. Like it said back in Isaiah chapter 17, verse 12 through 14.
Isaiah chapter 17, verse 12. Woe to the multitudes of many people which make a noise like the noise of the seas, and the rushing of nations, that make a rushing like the rushing of the mighty waters. The nations shall rush like the rushing of many waters, but the Most High shall rebuke them, and they shall flee far off, and shall be chastened as a chaff of the mountains before the wind.
Yep.
And like the rolling thing before a whirlwind.
Yep.
And behold, at the evening time, trouble. And before morning, he is not. This is the portion of them that spoiled us, and the lot of them that robbed us.
Now, who spoiled and robbed us? It was the nations. So when you see these nations start protesting and rising up against their governments, which that's what the scripture is saying, and then them being destroyed, that's the Lord's judgment on those nations. All right, so what you saw in Egypt, and what you probably gonna continue seeing with them people, them Arabs getting destroyed by their government, all right, which is being aided and funded by the United States, which is gonna come back on you so-called white people. Because them Arabs, when they think about the United States, they only think about you so-called white people. Because ain't no Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans got weaponry like that. We don't got the money to fund no offshore military. But you so-called white people can. So it's just gonna aid these people to stir it up to destroy America.